Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Try. My name is Retromation. This is Reign of the Renegade, a roguelike deck builder that I'm very excited to be checking out here today. Out now on Steam, so let us pop on in and see what it's all about. It's me. Wait, enter brings up the escape menu. Okay, we've got stuff in the market. Items purchased in the market have a chance to appear in runs. Classes. Okay, I mean, let's go for what I assume is going to be a run. Choose a character. We got the Warrior. And each class has 4 subclasses here, it seems. Has more max health, some block, heals 2 health after each combat, proficient with swords, starts with the slash. I mean, sure. In we're gonna go, but hey, I'm excited to see all that customization options there. That source of a meta progression I do prefer greatly. Choose wisely, get a potion. 2 potions, lose 4 health. Random rare action, lose 15 health. This is always the kind of thing I like to do. Let's do it, screw it. Welcome to your bag of holding. Your actions are stored here. The actions stored here will be shuffled into your draw bag at the start of combat. The music. Let's learn about actions. I will in just a moment. Actions come in a variety of different types. They also have a weapon type. If you're proficient with the weapon that an action uses, it'll make that action more powerful by adding to its first dice roll. Right-click on an action to lock and unlock its tooltip. While the tooltip is locked, hover your cursor on attributes to learn more. Interesting. So we can defend actions, give you block. It negates incoming damage. Drag an action onto your shield to gain block. Okay, we probably want to get out of the bag to find out. Attack actions deal damage to an enemy. Drag it onto an enemy to deal damage. Logical stuff there. So if we right-click it, we can do that and hover over... What is it getting at that would give me more information? Theoretically, my stats. But most actions roll dice to determine how strong their effect is. Each dice on an action adds to the action's total results. For example, each roll on an attack will do more damage, roll on defend does more block, buff gives more buff. May the dice land in your favor. Okay, so this is a D8, but we are also proficient. Corrupt Blade. Vanish your hand. Gotcha. When a vanish action is played, it'll be removed from play for the remainder of combat. Since you can only play an action that vanishes once per combat, it's exhaust. Choose carefully when you want to play them. Alright, we have 3 energy. Punch. To D6 plus 1. I mean, we definitely want to go for this smack here. Rolls 4 D6s. I mean, I feel like we could probably do that, right? We'll go for a defend. Plans to buff and debuff. And then, honestly, let's just exhaust our hand and get what should be a guaranteed kill. Alright, I'm in. Let's learn about debuffs. Both you and your enemies can get them. They're unique in how it hinders you. Expose, for example, makes it so you take 50% more damage. Hover over this to learn more about what it does. These are some familiar debuffs, you know. Some debuffs persist for the remainder of combat, while others tick down at the start of each turn. 20% chance to dodge. Ticks down... Okay, wait. Ticks down 20% at turn start, and 15% for every dodge. Okay, interesting. So we got just a whole bunch of punch. You could try and go for it, just a low D... Okay, D6 plus 1. No, it would be plus 1 if we were proficient in punching. So, here's the thing. We don't know for a fact that we would guaranteed be fine there, so let's block a little bit. It's a D4, D6? D6. So it could have been fine, but that's the thing. In a dice game, there's randomness, but it's kind of all about using that randomness to your advantage. We have our actions in a row here. What an easy fight. After each combat, you'll get rewards. You'll get gold experience and an action reward for every single fight. Experience. I'm really curious what that's going to be like. Now for action rewards, you can choose one of the actions here to add to your bag. If you don't want it, you can always skip. Choose wisely. They're cards, but yeah. Vanish a random action in your hand. Do 10 damage. It's a fist attack. We have a quick strike over here, so theoretically we'll want to... I kind of like that idea here, because you're proficient in it. It helps with your reliability with that, but I also like that the proficiency bonus doesn't seem to be crazy. So I could definitely go for something that is off, quote-unquote, off-spec. And I like that we have that flexibility instead of it just being like, only take sword attacks. We could go for something else. Innate actions are always drawn on turn 1. D6 vanish costs nothing. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. This is interesting, kind of like the low frame rate. It feels like I'm in a Windows screensaver. Question mark or an enemy? Hit me with a question mark.
Hey there, you.
Exclaims a hunched man with an abnormally large cranium.
Would you like to volunteer for a test?
Before you can even think, an identical man appears behind the first.
All we need is a signature,
The second man says, thrusting a scroll into your hands. Duplicate an action, 15% chance to lose 20 health. I mean, another corrupt blade seems stupid. Okay. I mean, 15%. There's a chance that could have been a nightmare. I'm surprised by how much I'm digging this right now. We got a Rantomy. Okay. Attack with a debuff. I mean, let's go for our 2 initial strikes. So we're proficient at the very least. So that was free. All right. Does block stay? If it's not your first turn, block resets. Gotcha. Okay, so that's just basically saying since we start combat with the 3 block. You're planning on doing a lot of debuffs. Let's go for a slash. Followed by just what has to be a guaranteed kill. Setup actions. Set your character up for a finisher. If you are set up, you can trigger the finisher effect on an action, aka the good old 1-2. Set up for a finisher. It is a brace setup. Take 3 damage. Gain 2 strength. Do 4 damage, take 3 damage, gain strength, vanish. Bulk up, retain. They're not discarded at the end of your turn. Yeah. So, conclude actions will trigger their conclude effect when you end your turn. Watch out, some of these effects with conclude can inflict some nasty debuffs. Okay. Retain. When you end your turn, gain 1d3. Are you saying it gives me the effect, like, if I cast this, I gain this, or do I have to keep it in my hand? If I keep it in my hand to do the conclude effect, I doubt it. That doesn't sound right. But maybe. I'm assuming it puts a buff on me that gains us 1d3. I don't know. We'll have to... I'm actually not actually sure on that one. I'll get this so we are set up for, you know, grabbing a finisher card in the future. Go for another enemy. Sneck, flapper. It's not a bad, it's a flapper. You mean rolling a d6. We could throw out our couple quick strikes, see how they go before we make our other decisions. Okay. Rolling, so a 7 is the average result on 2 dice. Okay, good. But we have the +1. And we get to go for a little bit of a block. We have the 5. You roll your d4. You got the 4. We want to prepare for the worst results of everything, you know? Okay. We got to level up. Click on your character's portrait to choose a perk. Thick skin? Oh my god, it's like choosing a Pokemon. Gain 1 max focus, which... I actually don't even know what that is yet. That's not my mana. If you have 0 block when you conclude your turn, gain 3 block. Just gain 20 max HP. These are all probably These seem, yeah, these are warrior exclusive. This is really interesting, especially since I know that there's 4 subclasses. I'm really curious what's going on there. So, yeah, warrior with the knight subclass. I don't know. I'll get the focus. There it is. Each focus used adds +5 to the next dice roll on an attack or block action. Reveals 3 after a rest. Okay. Finisher actions trigger when a fit. Yep. Okay, we have the setup. When you trigger the finish effect, you'll need to set up again, aka the good old 1-2. Cannot attack. Sheath. Attack for... It's a sword defense card. Oh, interesting. So it's a 0-cost card that scales on your sword proficiency. Fire splash attack does 4 damage. So the splash has got to be the... Yeah. Splash attack does damage all enemies. I don't have the proficiency with it, but I also think that that could be good to have regardless. Just a 4 damage inflicts burned. That seems really good. We also have Ravage, which is an axe attack. We don't have the proficiency, but it's only +1. Cost 2. It's a finisher to roll an extra d6. I think we take that. We have the setup. Let's get a finisher. Elite enemy chest. Elites are always a good call in these games, right? Going to apply a buff. Okay, so let's do a little bit of thinking here. So with D6, this is a D8 and a D6. So it's mathematically more logical. We didn't roll well, but it is mathematically more logical to go for that. Didn't get a good first turn there. Both you and the baddies get buffs. Each buff is unique in how it helps in combat. Strength, for example, increases the damage you deal with a specific dice roll. Some buffs persist for the remainder of combat. Others tick down. Yep. So you got your attack. Part of me wants to go for a slash corrupted blade. Because I don't really want to get rid of... I want to get rid of my corrupted blade. I want to get rid of my normal sword. Don't care about the punch. Punches are bad. We're not even proficient in punching, so... In my heart, I want to go, like, defend Corrupt Blade. But let's go ham. Let's let this be our bad turn so that we will draw really well for the rest of this fight. Because we're trimming it down some fat. We have this better... You know, we have a better block card. Okay, we've got a D8 coming in. Could be fine, could be not fine. We're fine. A D10! Woo! So we have the finisher. And we'll just set ourselves up again. We got a 5. There's a chance it's enough to block everything here. If it's not, that's fine. Beautiful. But he does just keep getting stronger. As your setup again. Can you have 2 setups? No. You can't be double prepared. This is the discard pile. I mean, I know how discard pile works. This is a vanish pile. So yeah, this has vanish itself. So basically, I'd be looking to keep on drawing until we get Ravage again, is kind of the implication of what would maybe be a good call. We'll go for the 1-1. Prepare ourselves for the potential of taking more than 8. All right, we're set up for this. We do this attack first. See where we're at. Not great, actually. A good roll and a bad roll from him. See, the enemy's getting screwed over by RNG as well. It's not just the, you know... Don't don't have this set up. We get an extra D6. I got to prepare for this to go wrong. Oh, I rolled trash, though. Okay. This should be more or less guaranteed. You can reroll offered action rewards once. We should probably use our focus. It hasn't explained this to me. I mean, like, I do know what it is now. Okay. What about artifacts? They can be collected. Oh, it's just an artifact, so that's not just a normal mechanic. All right. They have a variety of different powers. When you collect them, they trigger without your help. Okay. So we could re-roll this once for free. Another quick strike is a very interesting call, but it's also... It's getting to the point where it's a little bit too many attacks in our first hand. What if we need some defense, you know? Well, we do get the 3 free block. Sure. Just since we have a good defensive setup in the first turn, we might be able to take somebody out completely for free. Create 4 random actions that cost 0 this combat. Can be found in many places. Drink potions. Yeah, there's some extreme, obvious Slay the Spire, you know, things here. There's no burying that, but it's also doing some fun stuff. It's got a fun presentation. I'm really curious about the classes and the subclasses, that system. Rest site might be necessary, but I'm always go for an upgrade when I can. Smithing actions cause them to get stronger. Each action has a unique way that it gets stronger. It's just upgrading cards. Can I right-click to see? Yes, sir. Gets another D4. This turns it into a bunch of D8s and +5 proficiency. D10. Okay, a D10 with +3 proficiency. It's hard to be mad at that. Look broken. Sorry. I'm assuming we could only do one. Camp. So that's different than a rest site. Ooh, I'm always a fan of this. We have learn about forgetting actions. You can forget it from your bag for the remainder of the run. To make your bag stronger, remove actions you no longer need. So we can spend 3 to remove a card. Increase your maximum focus and restore the ball. Heal 40% of... So we can increase our max HP by a die roll and upgrade an action. Yeah, removing punches sounds really strong, though, because punches are innately pretty bad for us. Slash quick strike. Okay, so that's pre-upgraded, can't be upgraded further. That's the one I want to check if there's only the one. God, now I really wish I used focus. This is a tough call. This is actually a tough call. I mean, I gotta be careful. If I just keep on upgrading the quick strikes, then it's helpful. I feel like a slash. It's helpful, but it's also, okay, well, when the fight goes on longer than just one, turn, we're gonna start to have issues. Debuff, okay. I think we're gonna wanna get some murdering in. Pretty juicy. Alright. If we can, set it up so this first turn is really good. Oh, no! Alrighty, fine. Inflict expose for the amount of your roll. Buff actions do a variety of different things. Self gains strength and agile. But you can only attack. Ooh, that's kind of a cool card, though. Ooh, boy. Ticks down at the end of the turn. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna enrage ourselves. Wait, did you... Only playable as the first action per turn. Did I not punch you? Did I put on the block? I put on the block. That's right. Oh, wait, no, this is what I meant to do. This is what I meant to do, actually. I don't love it, but it is what I meant to do. Because this guy has the exposed now, which is going to be really nice. Gain less block. The buffs and debuffs are real tiny. Real tiny. I'll be doing a D6. I mean, he's exposed. I feel like I gotta, right? 22! If I roll a... Oh, God. I have to roll a 4 or higher to get the kill. It's just because he had the debuff on him, you know? I'll try it. Wait, no, because we have the... wait, we just rolled a 1 and we killed. Am I wrong? Terrible. I mean, it makes sense. We have the fragile, but we might as well, because you never know. He could roll bad. We have the setup. Only playable is the first action per turn. We punch. I think we unleash the Ravage. See how that feels. It was really good. Roll bad, roll bad, roll bad, roll bad, roll bad. You rolled not that great. It's fine. Beautiful. Why? Oh, because I have strength. I have strength. Clear 4d4 plus 2 enemy buffs. Reduce the cost of smithing by 1. The energy cost of smithing. That's fantastic. Flurry. Do 2d3s, and it's a setup. Enrage yourself. I mean, that's an axe attack. It's just not going to be something we use right now. Inflict, expose, and feeble. I'll grab the flurry. I think it makes logical sense. The question is, oh god, do we fight another elite? We're pushing it, man. I think we'll do this now that we know about the rest, especially. Fingers crossed you roll bad. There's a lot of ways that can... you know, it wasn't a 12. I think we have to go for it. Oh, that feels bad. Please roll a 1. Please roll a 1. Oh my god. We're pogging. We'll start with the flurry, which was not great, but also, hey, I'll accept it. We get our setup. We roll this. We got a 7. It's fine. 3 damage in. This okay. You're gonna apply set. Oh, sucks to be you, dude. Egg. Start combat by drawing an action. Gain armor at combat start. Whenever you play 3 sword actions in a turn, gain 2 energy and draw... Okay, that's actually incredible. That's... Ooh! Okay, I'm really interested. Okay. I'm digging the game. It's interesting, because, you know, I've played a couple games that have what I have now learned is deemed output randomness, you know? So, like, you get the randomness after you do your action. But I feel like this game shows so far, like... It can be done in a way that's fine. Like, we could have issues that I'm going to be mad because I rolled poorly, but you have a pretty big fail state and allowed losses. You have a system to literally just give yourself bonus on your rolls. You can do things sequentially and plan it out better. I don't know. It's just, I'm surprised by this. I don't know. There's a lot that's very Slay the Spire, but then we also have this really cool kind of like class subclass system where we get these kind of specific builds offered to us in a very interesting way. So not only is there warrior-only stuff, there is knight, which is a subclass-only stuff. Play 3 sword actions in a turn, gain 2, and yeah. We love that for our first turn. It's incredible for our first turn. Flex, gain 2 strength. Setup vanish. I mean, it's really good. I do like inflict exposed, though. It's hard to be mad at that. I'm hurting. I'm going to need another... I can't not go to the elites, though. I'm just a... I am that gamer. Okay, so we have stab. We definitely want to do that first. Okay. We have the setup. I don't want to exhaust this attack, so we'll just accept it for now. It's basically like what I want to set up. That's a pretty good first turn! Okay, so keep in mind, 3 sword attacks in a turn. We get some success. Okay, he literally can't do damage to me. And that's the thing, is we could just then determine, okay, we got up to a 6, and now we know that no matter what, we'll be fine. Okay. Pretty good. Love it. And I think there's something about, like, it feels really obvious when things go your way. And, like, I'm feeling a lot of situations... I really feel when the enemy rolls poorly in this. In an interesting way, the feedback for it is really good. Where in a lot of other games, when there's randomness... It happens in a way, like the fact that enemies are subject to output randomness and you are preparing for a D12's worth of damage. I think that that's actually the key component here, is that you are told what the maximum worst penalty is, and your goal is to be like, okay, I'm going to prepare myself for the worst possible outcome of what you will do. And then when it does something less than that, or you're like, oh god, I was only able, like, he could do 12, but I only can prepare for 6, and there's a chance that you can cross your fingers and you actually might be fine anyways. And that's happened, like, a lot. For every 8 attack plays, gain a strength. I think that's the thing, is it's just happened so many times. Kick defend. It's like burn, sweep. Sweep is a splash attack for multiple targets there. On a sword attack, I am a little bit concerned with how aggro I'm making my deck, but it's just the fact that we have Swift Strikes, which is so good. I'm gonna absolutely die. Oh, should have got that AoE, huh? Okay. Ooh. Wait, we get... Oh my god, if we play even more, we get... I didn't think that was a thing. Oh, that's incredible. We're over-prepared here. But I didn't want to... See, we could have exhausted those, and it would have been okay. But, like, I didn't want to put myself in that position. And that was a willing choice. Here I could be like, okay, yeah, no. I'm not going to... It's 5 whole turns of exposed on this guy. Yeah. This should kill... Good. The issue here is I don't have any blocks, which has nothing to do with... Okay, it has something to do with RNG, but this is it's a deck building mistake that I have made by getting too many, like, seeing too many sword attacks, and I'm like, I gotta do this. I could not have played enough sword attacks. I think I'd rather set up. Ooh! Please roll low. I've done a dumb. Okay. 5 damage. He rolled a 3 plus that, so, you know, hey. I don't think we kill. I think it's impossible. Pain. He's getting a lot of strength up, which is the issue here. Debuff. There we go. Please. 3 times your chance to get potions as rewards. Gain a D3 of something there. I gotta get blocked. So, 3 sword actions. Remove target's block. Oh my god, another quick strike. It's actually not bad, but when attacked, deal damage back to the attacker equal to your counter and reduce the counter to 0. Do I gain a D6 worth of block? And it's a sword card? That's actually fantastic, if so. Please, I need to rest. I'm very ill. Merchant. So there's a guaranteed camp, is the thing. We know we can heal for 40% of our health and then fill up our focus on the next one already. I don't know what a rest site does, though. So I guess I'll just... Gotcha. It's a mix. So we'll get this. It's fine. We can go grab that. And then at the camp. So a rest site is just a partial one. Gotcha. We'll get our upgrade probably. Parry gives us a D10 block. I do like that. It's sweep giving us... Holy moly. I'm leaning towards stab. And then we will rest the rest of it. We'll just... It'll be a nice, clean fight this way, one would assume. Gonna apply some status. Okay, there's our strength. I mean, man. Let me guess. You are going to split into smaller cubes. Status action can be put into your discard pile by some enemies. Their effects vary. They're sure to get in the way during combat. Some are unplayable. Some can be played to vanish them, etc., etc. They do not persist between combat. Bunch of debuffs. This is unfortunate, because I want to do this, and then I imagine you're going to split. Let's see. Do you split, and then I get to attack still? No. But these guys also don't have an action, which is good. I got rid of a couple blocks there. Maybe we shouldn't have. We'll see. Stab, pretty good. We got the parry. We can actually put that on. Yeah, it's a block. Blessed be. Alright, so you're going to attack me for... Oh, God. The amount that... I'm about to reroll my... Or recycle my deck, and it's going to be mostly garbage, isn't it? Okay, we got a sweep. Unplayable. On turn end, take... that much damage. Oh. Gotcha. So I can't do anything with this. There's a chance that blocks the damage. Good. Shield did block it. Take damage equal to this at the end of your turn. Takes down at the end of turn. Bleeding unplayable. We actually do have 3 sword cards, which is kind of fun. Oh, that was the whole fight. I was expecting another split, to be honest. Another Corrupt Blade is a tough call. Let's get our level up first. Healing is increased by 25%. When a starter action is drawn, 50% chance to reduce the cost. Ooh. So this has got to be a starter card. Just like the punch and stuff. Gain an extra energy at campsites is kind of legit. I'll get versatile. I can only imagine. Maybe that just this quality, that like the white quality is a starter card, and nothing you get offered can have that quality. Maybe. Flame Wall. Fiery Defend. I mean, it looks like it's kind of just like... It's just a defense card that scales on that. Accelerate is a buff. Give yourself... Draw 1d3 actions and extra energy next turn, and then vanish. And draw 1 and then vanish. Another Corrupt Blade is not bad, but it's also kind of expensive. And can we really do it? I mean, I don't know. Let's refresh. Cannot miss. D20 can't miss. And if it's a finisher, plus 5 damage. Woo! Woo! Does cost 2, but I'm in. Oh, we have to pick a curse. 1 max energy. Or are these just... These are artifacts. I mean, they're a little bit of both. Right? No. Gain extra energy if you have half health or less. 1 extra max energy, but campfires cost plus 2 energy. Ooh. I think that's actually fine. Ooh, why does it feel like I'm... like, inside a whale? Alright. A few smacks in there. Got stabbed, good. God, my starting turns are just nuts. Bravery. It's a sword buff. D3 plus 1 gains strength and agile. Lose strength equal to... and lose a... oh. Actually, it doesn't seem bad. It costs 2. That's the issue. I think I want to be offered some different stuff. It's a setup card. The fact that Flex is a setup card is good. When damaged, deal damage back equal to the amount of thorns. Ticks down when damaged and at the start of the turn. I think I'm actually going to hit you with the skip for these. It's not that they were bad or anything. It's been a while. Let's do an event. The event was just a fight. Go for the lower health one. Oh my god, we had stabbed the whole time. I didn't even realize. 33 damage. I made a filthy deck here, haven't I? D4 block and drawn action is draw card. I'm not against that. I feel like I want another sword block if I can find it. Bloodthirsty, you become enraged. Draw cards equal to... ooh. I think we could take that. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Sands? Wait, Papyrus? Papyrus? Debuff. Okay, so we have the parry. So we have no, we do not have a finisher. We can get a guaranteed kill for what it's worth, but I feel like we're going to lose a lot of the damage over there. I'm busted. I'm absolutely busted. Remove targets block, inflict feeble. I need to be checking to see if my basic cards have been reduced to 0. They probably have. Sword defend. Can't attack. I can't do that one. Another sweep is not a bad call. Phantoblade. Vanish if they're in your hand at the end of the turn. If you don't want to lose a fleeting action, you have to play it or discard it. 2d8s plus 2 for 2 mana. It's certainly not bad, but we do need kind of like lower cost sword things. I go for an elite. It feels like if you can handle elite, you do the elite. Okay. I think we can kill one. Oh my god, we have a max hand size. I've been had. I've been had. Protected stops the next debuff roll. Sure. Yeah, I've been had. This damage is so deserved. Ooh. That's right, I'll say it. I deserve that very small amount of damage. All right, we got a stab. So we got a free punch for its worth. In a weird way, I kind of want to focus over here because I actually might be able to kill. Because that attack is so crazy. Wow. Get bodied. Who knows? Those could have been dodges. Cleanse 2 debuffs. Forget an action on pickup. Obviously, it's punch. Even if we can get the discount, it's obviously punch. Stab is fantastic. Ooh, wield is pretty silly, though. With our build, wield is very silly. A sword-based draw card that doesn't have any downsides. The downside is that it vanishes, but that's fine. Like, as much as I want another stab, that's just obviously super good. All right, so we have learned, though. Also, step 1, play that. Let's play these cards first, because we actually might just go for the Bloodthirsty. It's got the lowest health. You got the lowest health. Okay. Okay, we got the stab. Let's pop it on the next lowest. We'll finish out you for now. Aw, man. Good God. I've made a monster. This is X-Slice. We could have hit you with a D20 attack there. Got a level up. If you have at least 1 energy left over at the end of the turn, refill one of your... I've totally forgot about that mechanic because we've been fine. Thorns. Gain 1 immunity. You're immune to scared, which is can't block. Gain 1 protected. That's actually kind of legit. Like, basically, we can't get... 1 status effect is blocked, and we can never get that 1 status effect. It's pretty good. I don't think I'm going to have a lot of energy left over. I could. Gain 7 thorns. It's all good. This one helps me in the, like, in the worst of situations. Remove their block, inflict feeble, and vanish. It's not bad. Another sword card. It's hard to say no to another sword card because of our weird, like, our dumb engine that we have right now. It's fundamentally kind of nuts. Oracle. I need to go to a shop, for the love of God. Like, hello. Hello, you scared me. Hi there.
Hi. Oh, you scared me.
Oh.
Hi there.
There's actual voice acting. What? First dice rolled per combat is rolled, or first block is rolled twice. Drawback is shown in the correct order. Entering the shop heals you for 12. You can hold an extra potion. Every 12 action played, draw an extra action.
I may be old, but that thing is ancient. That thing is an antique. That's a great choice. I may be That's old, older than me. That thing is ancient.
Oh, my lord. That's so good. Let's fight an elite. We should be able to body them. So first one gets doubled, so we have 9 block there. Let's make sure we... Okay, we got the 0 cost on all these, which is nuts. Okay. Sweep. Sweep. Did I want to get rid of that block? Not necessarily, but man only has 23 health right now. If it is past turn 7, die. Oh, I don't love mechanics like that. The good news is we kind of hard counter that. Start combat with an extra block. It seems fine. It seems a little... Wait. Wait, no, that's not block. That's something else. Adds a block... Adds 1 shield to every shield roll. That's okay. That is good then. That's very good then. All right, I will take another stab. I'll take a stab at it. Yeah, so this was one of the penalties we had, is that we made it so our actions here cost a lot more. Oof. Transmuting replaces them with a random one. It can be risky. Okay, sure. Let's upgrade. So it could be a D4. I don't hate that at all. Sheath turns into a D6. It's a one-time use, but, like, honestly, we might be able to just... We might be able to kill in that turn. Got an AoE going on. Oh, Lord. Play the block cards first. We have 18 block just like that. We don't have stab. I want to... God, it's tricky. This can probably be my whole hand. Still don't have stab. Okay. Maybe even unnecessary on that one. Another sweep for the road. A setup for the road. Ooh, boy. Okay, we got the stab. Couple punches. Finisher can't miss. I mean, it doesn't even matter at this point. Oh my god! I blocked my deal over 100 damage in a single turn achievement. We have an extra energy. I just realized we blocked our first debuff, and our first debuff was the fact that I couldn't block. You know what I'm saying? We blocked that. Crazy. At combat start, gain 5 block. Hey. Disarm. Inflict weaken equal to the amount of attacks. So 2 costs. I'm grabbing another sweep. Should I? Probably not. Ooh. Thems have thorns. Does counter me a bit. I can't deny it. Okay, we have the sweep. Oh, my lord. Liquid armor, an armor potion. Another flurry for another setup. Don't hate it. Gain fortify equal to this and then vanish. I mean, it's good. Phanto Blade is a bit of a problem. Bloodthirsty. Having another Bloodthirsty seems fantastic. I think we have a build for it, right? Like, it's very good. Merchant. I do have a good amount of money. He's a different type of merchant for what it's worth. Which has me curious.
Hello.
Hello. Permanently remove an action for 50.
Ooh, nice pick.
Thanks. Gouge. These cost a lot. Accelerate. I think we can actually take that since it cycles itself for 1 energy. I feel like we can keep it in our deck. Another X slice. It's tempting, but I actually think we say no. Should have looked at the potion. Another elite. I have one fear right now. Fans of the channel are going to know probably what I'm going to say already. Just looking at the time right now. My only fear of the run is that runs seem like they are kind of crazy long. Okay, we have stab. We want to put that on you because I actually think we can... I think we can just absolutely wreck here. We have the finisher. Oh, wait. We could have beefed it. We got lucky because we have those 0 costs as well. In our starting deck, more or less. Get stab in there. Another stab. We didn't need to do that, but I also have 40 armor, so what do you want from me? And he died. When you gain max HP, gain an additional max HP. I can't do Sheath, even though we could... Oops, I meant to reroll. Even though we could block it. Whenever you gain a buff, gain 1 more. What the hell? You can no longer roll 1s. That's pretty good, too. I feel like this is more game breaky, though. All right, 51. Okay. We have the finisher. There's the stab. I was waiting for a better defend card. Hear me out. I just don't want to waste my damage. That actually probably is pretty good. Good kill there. Shoot. There we go. Because I wanted to waste the... I wanted to use that on the parry. Though, I don't know why I even cared, because I have a kill. Escape from any non-boss combat, but get no rewards. I just don't need to worry about it right now. Wait, Berserk? Is this different? Is this a different Berserk? Or it's a different card completely? Gain Strength, Agile, and Enraged. Strength so we do more damage. Setup card, not a sword card. It is good. I'll take it. You and me, boss. Can't remove anything. Oh, we can make it a 0 cost. That's kind of nice. Parry. Parry. Making some of these 0 costs is actually, it's not a bad call here. But I feel like stab is just very silly with what we've got. Fight me, boss. Alright, I should use my freaking focus, I guess. I guess. I don't really want to use my focus on that one, though. You can do that. Yeah, you can. Should I do that? Probably not. I have faith that I could maybe one-shot this guy. I can block myself from this status effect. Okay, maybe I can't. Could get a draw. Any of these swords. Debuff. Oh, wow. This is my first debuff card. Inflict Enrage. Sure. Inflict an amount of burn. Sure. Each dice hits a random target. Draw an action, discard an action. Okay, I think I might need to actually care about this. Choose one to discard. I guess I'm not going to be able to... Wait, what are we at? 12 actions played. Okay, there we are. Sweep. Okay. Beautiful. Where's stab? Thank you. I just really wanted to do it that way. I couldn't have. Shouldn't have. I could have done better than that. But I'll accept basically killing the entire boss in the first turn. And having like 40 freaking block. Cleanse and debuff. Have 7 energy. Achievement. I do not have any more protects. Doesn't really matter. Gouge. Inflict bleed. Cannot heal. 3 ends. Wow. Lose 3 health at the turn start. Can be only applied if they have no block. Finisher. Inflict 20% blind. It's cool. At this point, since we're going to probably be ending things out, I just want to see what else we got here for options. Same options. Vip. Draw 2 actions per turn. You can no longer restore will. That's fine. 1 max energy. Lose all your money. And money earned is reduced. The castle. Maybe we can... I don't know. Is it the last act? It probably is. Maybe we can just blitz through it. At this point? You have counter. Okay, let's kill this guy first then. Will we try and, like, gather up some block? Use the sweep. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's not necessarily the way to do it. I'll clear the enemy buff. 4 of the enemy buffs, at least. A lot of resources on it, but I beefed it. This music is so spooky. We got none of the 0 costs for what it's worth. If we wanted to be crazy, we could just exhaust everything here. And I do want to be crazy. Barely even took damage there. Got the counter attack. We'll keep it in mind. But yeah, we know that the cards in our hand, they weren't blocks at the very least, you know? Or they weren't sword attacks. Pummel, gouge, cleave. We'll move quick here. If it's not a sword, I'm not even going to consider it at this point with the build that I have. Chance for events. Or a treasure. Get 4 of a random buff. If you're at exactly 5 health, fully heal and lose 5% of your max health. Ooh. Three pulsing orbs orbit around each other in the middle of the room. As you get closer, a melodic humming gets louder. By pitch. Wait, pick an action in hand. Added the 4, gain 4 max HP, gain 12 experience. Let's get the experience. The passives have proven to be truly fantastic. At this point, I'm confident I can just beat the final boss, so let's just go through the normal stuff. Stab to start. Yeah, I kind of want to go with the... Mostly go with the 0 costs. Even the punches. Flurry. I mean, let's just X-Slice because it's probably enough to kill. It's not. Bravery. Strength and Agile. Extra actions next turn. Gain the weak. It's just the fact that it costs 2 and it does not necessarily move the needle. These are good cards for different builds. And also a reminder that there's a lot of card unlocks back at base. Okay. Got a sweep in there. I mean... Want to do the cheaper ones. Block, you poor thing. Clear some enemy debuffs. Add 2 additional +2 to sword action results. Whenever you conclude your turn, gain 3 retaliation, strength at combat start. Obviously, we're going to go for the sword actions. 2 energy, 2 sword attack, d12 damage, +2, draw 2 actions. I think we can take that. That feels like a worthy... I don't know what an oracle is yet, so let's just, for the sake of curiosity, learn about oracleizing actions. It gives them unique attributes that could not have otherwise upgraded. They could not have otherwise. They can be oracleized, and oracleized actions cannot be upgraded. Add retain. Add +1 d8 to an attack action. Do I have sweep? Oh, wait, no, it's a different type of action. Yeah. I guess I'm leaning towards like a flurry. Because I don't want to put it on something with vanish. That's pretty cool. And I also like that it's kind of like that trade-off where like, if you do this, you can't do this, though. What's inside? It's green. Drockery. 4 d4 +1 actions drawn. Could definitely use that to a success. Just upgrade yet another action. Lunge does a D20's worth of damage, sure. That should help us out. But I just want to... At this point, I know I'm strong enough to beat a boss, right? Smith's all actions in hand. All enemies... That's crazy, actually. All enemies lose a health at the end of your turn. Cool. There will not be an end of my turn. Thank you very much, though, for your concern. The game crashed! The game crashed. It didn't like that. Okay, 1 second. Oh. Well, I can actually just get right back here. Didn't even matter. Cool. These guys have a lot of health. I'm glad I'm overpowered, because this seems crazy. Oh, this is risky. No, it's not risky, because I don't have the penalty. I won't get the penalty. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Got plenty of energy for that. We can go for a couple sweeps. Stab for the road. That sound effect is really satisfying. Good. To energy and goodbye. They both had over 100 health. It just didn't even matter. Have 30 actions in your bag. I got an achievement for having a thick deck. That never happens with me. The diary. I just want to do it on the one that has the most health. Don't have sweep. In fact, with that in mind, we should just stop going for them. That one in specific. Because we'll get sweep. Just unbelievably strong. Another sweep. I'm going to say no. Another stab, though, I will take. I'm frequently just looking for stab first. I feel like these are... I'm really curious about this mechanic, you know? Add an 8 to an attack action. I could add Purge. Played removed for the rest of the run. Innate to a stab is probably a good call. So we'll always have stab on turn, like, the first turn. Go to an event. Find me the boss. Loot the body. Always. Bit of gold. Oh my, you're not kidding. I think I'm at the boss, though. Go for an upgrade. One more. Music gets really quiet. We could go for a sweep. X slice. Draw 4. I mean, we're pretty much fine with that. Let's actually just get the parry. Proceed. 45 floors for a boss, huh? This doesn't feel like... This doesn't look like a final boss. Coming crazy, but... Maybe it will be, but... Actually, start with Banish. There's no reason to stack it up that high, but I also want to. All right. Whoop, whoop. Big slash. A little bit of a sweep, a little bit of a flurry. Get another stab. I just want to focus down you, I guess. If I'm cool with not blocking this turn anymore, I think we can just go with this. How many sword attacks am I at? Works for me. Forgot about the Smith all actions in hand. Oh, don't worry, gang. I did a damage. I did a damage to everybody. And now we get to draw just a stupid amount of cards now. Yep. I think we do some sweeps. Oh! So we go again. Cyclone 2 energy, sword attack plus 4, draw an action per enemy. It is good, but it is also a 2 cost. The fact that we're getting another thing has me very concerned. Draw 3 actions per turn, start combat with 3. I mean, that's got to be Snecko Eye. When you gain a debuff, gain 1 less. Remove 3 random actions from your deck. What? Now I'm really concerned. Okay. Never mind.
Oh, August.
Yeah. Permanently remove an action. Forget.
I knew you had an eye for quality. I sure hope it's up to your standards.
Thank you. 0 cost attacks do an extra damage. 1 extra damage. Need to fire. Add a D4. Add retain to an attack action. We'll do D4 to an attack action. Not that it should really end up mattering that much. I guess I'll do it to X slice. It's just not. Place an action with a random action.
Wonderful.
What did I get? Hold the line. Retain all block actions in your hand. That's actually kind of legit for what we've got going on right now.
I
don't really-
knew you had an eye for quality. Splendid.
I don't really care about these, but I will take them anyway. Do another Smith. For probably another. I mean, that being. You know what? Sure. I definitely want to always use it. Bump my mic. So it sounds good. Arceus, at last we meet. I suspected someone with your determination would someday reach me. Let's put your strength to the test. Okay, we'll stab. And now we go ham. Oh boy. Just need to clear out our hand a little bit here. Sure. Also, let's gain a random buff. What is this? If you die this combat... Wow. Another stab shouldn't matter. Whoop. Whoop. Good old slash. Draw an action per enemy. I mean, sure. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. Another step. We might be actually out of it finally. Do you have a... You got nothing. Did a damage to you? Well, hello. Invincible. No. Nah. What's happening? Marcus, where am I? I can't push it down. Well, hello. Is a big boy? It's a new fight that started. That's pretty... I like that. Okay, I definitely should be... I'm going for the belly. I'm assuming, like, attacking the heads is a good call. But also... Okay. I gotta play one of these at this point. It just doesn't matter. I just need the hand size. Okay. Sweep. Does that work? It does work to kill the heads as well anyways. Now, there's more. Should have expected. Draw an action per enemy. Finally. We gotta be careful, though. We want to play our one cost for the most part. Oh my god. The fact that we rolled the freebie on the slash is fantastic. Okay, this is concerning. Let's just get the parry. What the hell is even going to be going on here? I see a lot of dice. Oh, okay, good. They didn't actually get a go. That was my fear. Okay, let's go for a bunch of sweeps. That's paid off so well for us. I'm wondering at this point if it even makes any sense to do it. Try an action per enemy. There should be lots of enemies. Defeat 66 enemies in a single run. I mean, I'm working towards defeating that many in a single freaking turn, dude. Victorious. Enemies slain. Beep-a-da-boop. Goal collected. Floors climbed. Earned 93. Back to the menu. Game by the boys. Win one run. I really liked it. I don't know. It was really fun. I'm curious to see what we've got when we go back. If there's, like, ascension difficulties, like, can we buy... Okay, characters. Rogue, Monk, Fallen. Classes. For the Assassin, Scout, Enlightened. I'm really curious. So I definitely... I'm gonna buy all those. Real quick. Profile. Potions, artifact, actions. These seem like they're for... I mean, well, I have the classes now. But then I also just... I think that's what I'd want to do. I know it doesn't make necessarily sense to do it that way. But, the fact that I go new. And I could literally pick... Okay, character... Unnecessarily edgy. Can use all character action, but also has monk meter and proficient with all weapons. Interesting. I do want to know. So we have. Oh, there's the difficulty. Ah. Less heal after acts. More expensive shops. Levels require more health. You can turn on like literally all of them. Less catered actions. Ooh, wait. So you're saying, okay, interesting. All right, pretty cool. Draft shorter runs and start with more stuff. Okay. Heyo. Let me just click this real quick. Ninja, Assassin, Scout, Thief. Buy an uncommon pack. Oh. Interesting. So it still takes you to Act 1. Gotcha. Interesting. Well, alas. That's that. That's going to do it here for today for Reign of the Renegade. I actually really liked it. I don't know what I was expecting going in. It's, is it a little rough around the edges? Is it a little, busted in a way? Sure, but maybe it wouldn't be that easy to make things busted on higher difficulty. And also, maybe it truly, what made us so broken could be boiled down to literally one perk that could theoretically just get nerfed. Not that I'm not saying it should or shouldn't, but the perk that made it so we could get 2 energy and draw actions whenever we played 3 sword cards when there's sword cards that cost 0. Obviously, that's going to be pretty strong, right? Maybe the runs are not necessarily going to be that easy. But alas, that is that. It's going to do it here for today. Let me go check on Steam here. This game is currently $3. That's crazy. It's normally going to be $5, and it is currently $3. It's not an early access or anything, so there shouldn't be a theoretical price hike, but it's $5. It's on sale for 40% off for $3. I gotta tell you, from a lot of games I've played recently, this game is an absolute steal for $3. It's a criminal price tag to be able to get it for, so get it for that right now. Yes, I know, there's, I feel like it's got some really nice charm to the visual style as well, in a way where it's got that kind of simple pixel art, but it's not bad. It's just it's very cartoony, very simplistic, but it's also cohesive, Credit where credit's due. It's very cohesive. It's very thematic. It's kind of, I don't know. I just like it. You can tell a lot of love went into this. Fans of Slay the Spire are obviously going to find a lot of things very similar here. No surprise there. But it's bringing some extra stuff to the table that I think is really worth your $3. Thank you for watching. Thank you. And I will see you next time. Bye.